Hey, what's going on, guys? Guess what? As you can see, I got Fallout 4 working again. Unfortunately, I had to start an even newer game than the one that I had started previously that I never ended up getting any recording done for. And I have to give up on my Kincaid playthrough because it just will not load. However, I think whatever the issue was, I may have resolved it. So I'll give a little synopsis of who we are and what this Let's Play will be. So we are playing as a man named Dodger.
Yes?
And yes, we have cheat people in here. So just ignore that. I'll explain that momentarily. But anyway, we're playing someone named Dodger. And stand in the sunlight. This is Dodger. We're wearing
Yeah?
we're wearing some gear to disguise our face. Not so much because there's anything wrong with his face, but because when he goes out exploring, other than his blue vault suit, he doesn't really want people to know who he is if he should run into any baddies, such as raiders and as such. Now, the background here. Dodger survived Vault 111. Now we know that's not uncommon, since that's the basis of the game. However, in this Let's Play, we're doing things a little bit differently. Let's look, someone else from Vault 111. In fact, there are a few people here from Vault 111. We are not playing the game as the sole survivor. We will assume that raiders came, attacked a camp that he and his wife were staying in, and he was shot, left for dead. His wife was also shot, but killed, and his son was kidnapped. So he doesn't know what happened to his son, doesn't know where his son is. However, unlike the main game, we are not going to be playing this as Sean is father and he's in the Institute and all that other such stuff. If I do anything with the Institute, much like the Kincaid roleplay, I may do it off video, simply to progress any storyline that may be necessary, or at least skip over any interactions that are going to conflict with this story. And if there are any conflicts, let's just, as usual, let's all play along and roll with the punches. So, Vault 111, we weren't in cryo freeze, although there were people that were put in cryo freeze, and the reason that they were in there was because they were the higher ups, the more high society types, and they were being placed in there for, the hope that when everything meters out and the world gets back to normal, that they will be brought back and they can live in a good world and avoid the entire nuclear war. And that obviously didn't work out. So for the last 200 years, there have been people surviving in that vault. But for like the last 50 years or so, people have been noticing that there were more and more problems going on in the vault. There were water shortages. We were running out of food, etc., etc. So the result was there needed eventually to be a breakout. They had to get out, because if they didn't, they were going to die. So that's what's happened. They all scattered out of Vault 111, came to Sanctuary, seeing that this was the nearest town, and then slowly trying to build it into something. There are more people from Vault 111 that are out across the Commonwealth. They've all been out exploring and trying to find goods, find connections, find other people, other survivors, pockets of civilization, etc. Some plan to return here. Others simply want to get as far away from the vault as they possibly can. Now, Dodger, his role in all of this. Well, the people that stayed here, they don't want to venture any further out. They were able to scrap a lot of things from Vault 111, and still pulling stuff out of there, technology and metals and the like. For instance, they're able to bring things down and build this little shed to place objects that we are going to be scavenging for. And that is Dodger's primary role, is to be a scavenger, to go find goods, find anything that could be helpful, because they hope, let's just make it the assumption that they are aware that there are other pockets of civilization out there. There are other people. They've encountered them before. But they also know that there's raiders. As I said before, Dodger was attacked by them. Dodger has a loathing for raiders, but we'll get into that momentarily. So the hopes for this community is to build it up like the fabled old towns, or to make it something along the lines of a Diamond City. They've had people that have been in and out of Diamond City, although Dodger's never been there.
Hey, I just wanted to introduce myself.
We have someone new.
I heard your radio beacon, so I figured, why not? Anyway, I just wanted to say thanks for the opportunity. Anything specific you want me to do? I'm willing to pitch in anywhere you need.
Sure. Is there anything that you need
I
in
don't
specifics?
think so. Things are actually going pretty good.
All right, well, make yourself at home. That's what we're here for. There's other people to talk to. We'll get you checked in and taken care of shortly. In reality, how I'm actually going to play that off is she's going to end up being another one of our Vault 111 survivors. So let's get her all hooked up, shall we? So, let me fix something. I actually did not mean to have her walking around. I forgot to scrap her. Just to have some extra people wandering around, I used the mod that... Yeah, you gotta go. I made a mod... I'm using a mod that allows us to spawn settlers. As you can see, it's the NPC spawn. And I also did a couple cheat ones to get our food up high, and another one to add some beds. Basically, just so that I can attract more people to wander in here. But beyond that, and with the food, again, having enough food is to bring people in. Something I don't want to worry about with the happiness dipping and whatnot while I'm out exploring. I want to make sure we're providing enough food. So anyway, let's go in first person mode. So as I was saying, Dodger is out to... Hold on. Dodger wants to scavenge. She wants to find things, bring it back here. We want to build this into, like I said, like a Diamond City. They plan to try to work with other people. Let's make her another... We'll give her security armor. They want to turn this into a community where people can... Oh, nope. People can come here and trade goods and hopefully make a living and establish trade lines and whatnot. Now, I don't have anything set up yet for people selling things, simply because I don't have that yet. I don't have a... hold on one second. Okay. I don't have the what do you call it? I don't have the trader shop completely ready to go yet. And I'm sorry that I'm rambling here. I wasn't really expecting to be able to do this tonight, but I figured why not. So yeah, I haven't gotten the shop set up. We're still trying to collect goods before we can open this, and try to spread the word by getting people to travel between this point and other settlements out there. I'm not going to play this as I'm in charge of other settlements. Other settlements I come across, I'm most likely going to just set up off camera, and then we'll just have it go on its own. I'll build them up as we go, but not on camera. Only place that I'm actually kind of in charge of, so to speak. And it's not so much that I'm the leader as it is that I'm the one being relied on to collect things.
Sure.
Yeah, you were wandering around there. Let's give you that and some bullets. We'll take your lousy pipe pistol. And that's the other thing. We don't have a lot of really awesome stuff here. And what I mean is, like, we don't have all kinds of great weapons and whatnot. So that's something else I'm being expected to find and bring back to supply our people. Pipe pistols, yeah, sure, everybody's got pipe pistols. That's kind of run of the mill. Everybody's got that, you know. But we do not have anything fancier than pipe pistols for the most part. I collected a couple of 10 millimeters, and I got a couple of other decent weapons to hand off to some of our other people. We'll set her up on a guard routine at some point soon, but not quite yet. Everyone who's from the vault, as you can see, I'm going to give them a vault suit and a Pip-Boy. So, that said, I explained the cheats. I explained, or the mods rather, the cheat persons. Was there anything? Yeah, hopefully, there's nothing that I forgot. So yeah, we're gonna play through the story. Probably doing some of the story missions as normal, but I'm not going to make any effort to really do the storyline as my main focus. But we'll play it by ear. So what we're going to do is we are going to head towards Concord, because that was something that was suggested by Codsworth, and Codsworth was from Vault 111. That's how we're going to play this off as. He's not, my handy robot from the past. He's from the vault. He came out with us. And I have, wherever he went, Dogmeat, who doesn't have his name other than Dog quite yet. But as you can tell, we're using a mod to change his look so that he's not standard Dogmeat. He is, looks like a Raiders junkyard dog. So, let's get on with it. Alright, boy, let's go. Come on. Come on. I swear that dog doesn't follow me half the time. This makes me nervous every single time we come out. Is he following me? He'll catch up. What happened here? I guess it was killed by a wild dog. That means there's probably another one out here. Keep your eyes open. Anything worth taking on him? Got a shotgun. We could take that. It's tire iron though. It's kind of dead weight. I will take it anyway. Now, when we were up here the other day, I know we spotted a couple of raiders floating through. You know, we're gonna have to come through here and have to build this place up. Give us an alternative, or let's close this up. We could definitely use the alternative to sanctuary, so we're not always relying on the same place. Okay. Thought I sold a handle to close this door. Must be going insane. Okay, I knew I did. You seriously locked yourself in there? Come on. Get over here. Now go on. Go on. Goofy dog. Come on, let's head over to the road. Oh no, that's more of those nasty bugs we saw the other day that chewed that guy up. If there's anybody around here, they definitely heard that. Chewed him up too good. Nothing I can get out of it. Here we go. Anything in here? Ooh. Well, so far so good. At least we're finding a couple of things. Yeah. I'm just not good at picking locks. Alright, somebody's been using this as a little hiding space, little encampment. Entering conquered. Never been down here before, boy. Now the question is, why are there sandbags? Man, I wish Jameson was still alive. He was a military guy. He was a more strategic person. Certainly knew how to handle this more than me. With him gone, who else is going to do this? Whoa. That's gunfire. Shh. Be quiet, boy. Be quiet. That's a lot of gunfire. Can't see anything. No. No one down there. But clearly we are coming right up on top of it. Who is that? What? Raiders. Well, this might not be the wisest thing, boy. But I promise that I will dedicate my life to wiping out every goddamn raider that I come across. I am not about to go back on my word. What the hell is that?
Shit! Lost him.
Guess what? That can't be all of them. Let's move quietly. Right, that's out there. Caps. Maybe we can get a better look from up here. Is there another level to this place? No. We can get out on the balcony. I don't know, it looks like they're all dead. If they were shooting at him, and he's obviously the one who vaporized that one. That says better odds he's on our side than against us. He has to see us. There's no way that we're sneaking up when he's got the height advantage. Anything? Yeah, stuff that... You got armor. You got a gas mask. Just don't know if I can carry all of it. The hell kind of gun is that? Must be powerful. Turn that guy into powder. Bullets. Armor.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
Alright, hold on. I'll get in as soon as I can. Well, why not, right? This guy's wearing some kind of a uniform. It's a weird looking weapon. I don't really think I want it though. It's a nice hat. Somebody will want it. Alright, let's head inside. And for anyone who's new to my roleplay, this is on PS4, so all I'm doing is live stream, so I can't cut the content and shorten the loading screens. So let's get back to this. It's done, pal.
You feel that? It's called
I'm
fear.
looking right at you.
Disappearing act. Huh? Fucking hide from me? You're dead.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Jameson. Thank you for this wonderful, wonderful weapon. We need better stuff than these. There's light coming from back there. Hell?
No more British occupation.
The fuck is that? Is that a radio?
Back to England with you. You lost of that game. Buy the crown. Back to your home. Boston belongs to America.
They don't take much to knock over.
Have your tea back, you chicken imps. Your taxation without representation. Let's send these creeps back to London, boys. Remember, lads,
This is weird.
do if I see. Come on, dogs.
Exactly understand
One Hancock and Adam.
what it is that I'm looking at.
Awake, men of Middlesex. The King's
What
regulars
I'm
are
hearing.
coming out.
None of this makes a whole lot of sense. Oh. How you doing, dearie? I think that gas mask took a bullet. We got here. Throw that in the bag. Ooh. Now these I like to play with. There's always a way to get in. If there was anything that vault was good for growing up, that we had all kinds of computers to play with. That was close. Alright. Pop this baby out. Nothing else. I know they're expensive. This guy here. Yeah. He tried blasting us from up top, didn't he? It looks like there's a lot of good stuff in. Ooh. Come through here and pick it clean.
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot.
Stop being such a fucking pansy. We hold out for the others, like we're supposed to.
What are you, deaf? Somebody's out there shooting the place up. I ain't sitting around waiting to die.
I swear to God, you make a move for that exit, and I'll gut you myself. Now shut your mouth, or we'll never get the drop on this guy.
Yeah, you're gonna get the drop on me. What's up, asshole? Where's your friend? Where is he? I heard you talking. Where is he? There he is. Ooh! Oh! Holy shit! His head came right apart. Oh my God. Well, I said I was up for this. It's not good enough. I need real weapons, not these junky pipe weapons. Jeez. I better get used to that. Let's not go that way.
I'm coming in there, and I'm gonna skin every last one of you.
Come on, man. They ain't going nowhere. We got other shit to deal with.
You hear that? I gotta go take a little walk, but I'll be back, and you'll be dead. Hey! You're mine now, rookie!
Yeah?
Come on.
Is that all of them? Oh, he's twitching.
Inside.
I'm coming. Hold on.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
Maybe?
Hey,
Nope.
name's Dodger. Wait, what's a minute, man? I don't know what that means.
Protect the people at a minute's notice. That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference. And I did, but things fell apart. Now it looks like I'm the last Minuteman left standing.
Well, if you're a Minuteman, then who are these people?
Just folks looking for a new home, a fresh start. I've been with them since Quincy. Lexington looked good for a while, but the ghouls drove us out of there. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. It's just me, the Longs, Marcy and June. That's old Mama Murphy on the couch. And this here is Sturgis.
Hey.
Yeah, hey. Whew. So it sounds like you've had it pretty rough out here. Sorry to hear it.
Maybe?
Thanks. It's good to meet someone who really cares. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But,
Damn it.
well, we do have one idea.
You got an idea? Well, I'd love to hear it.
Sturgis, tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
Okay. You're gonna have to help me. I don't exactly know what power armor's all about.
A West-Tech internalized servo system, that's what. Inside that baby, super is the new normal. You'll be stronger, tougher, resistant to rads, and... get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Okay. I'm not really a military guy. So, I'll take your word for it and just assume that it could work.
It'll work, provided we can reactivate the suit. It's totally out of juice. Probably has been for 100 years. It can be powered up again, but we're a bit stuck.
Okay. I'll help, but what's the solution to it?
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Well, you're in luck, because I've already got it. So we're ready to go.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Yeah, sure. Oh, what's this? You mind if I hold on to that? Alright, so go grab power armor and use a minigun, blow people up, you're saying? Think I can handle that. Hey, how you doing?
Dog meat sure did find us some help. Just look at ya.
You mean... what, him? Hey, he's a good dog.
Oh, indeed. Dogmeat's good at finding folks who need him, and he'll stick by you now. I saw it.
Saw it. Uh-huh.
I know what you're thinking. This old lady, she's out of her mind. But it's the chems. They give old Mama Murphy the sight.
Okay. That's, interesting. Please, go on.
I can see a bit of what was and what will be. And even what is right now. And right now, I can see there's something coming. Drawn by the noise and the chaos. And it is angry.
Uh-huh. So what is it? Gotta let me know a little bit more than that.
I see. I see. Oh. It's horrible, kid. Claws and teeth and horns. The very face of death itself. That's all I can manage.
Okay.
That's all. I need to rest now. And you have a job to do.
Yeah, I do. So dog meat, huh? I guess that was your dog? Hi.
We need help, and we get a vault dweller? What are you going to do in that stupid jumpsuit? Bleed to death?
What? Hey, I'm volunteering to help you, asshole. Yeah, fine. Give me a... You alright there, pal? Alright, just calm down. Ooh, bobblehead. I like these. But just relax, buddy. Okay. Alright. So we got a Minuteman and his sidekick. Some crazy old lady who sees the future. This bitch. And her husband who's too freaked out to even speak. Ooh. So it's a real good combination of people we got going on here. Fine. I said we were going to help. It's what I said I dedicate myself to. Knocking off every raider that I come across. And I'll help whoever I can in the process. But I'll tell you what. If we go out here and we run into a Deathclaw, I'm going to lose my shit. Because that's what it sounded like that lady was describing. And I've seen one once. And I don't want to see another one. What's this? Let's play this.
Personal log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. From the intel I've gathered, this was a global event. The co-pilot was killed on impact. Pilot died of his injuries a day later. Day after that, Flaherty and Canaway were shot by some scared, desperate survivors. Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America. Or what's left of it.
There's no way that this has been sitting there since the war happened. Somebody must have pulled it out of here and left it on the table. Probably because they couldn't listen to it. But, alright, let's see how we do. Let's jam this thing in here. Is that it? That guy, Sturgis, his name was? And he made it sound pretty easy. Right. I have to slide this thing. Whoa. Alright, this moves pretty easily, actually. It's just a little strange. So can we take this off? Yeah.
Here we go.
We got somebody up here!
Yeah. You're done, pal. What's this? Yeah, we could use that.
Why don't you get down here? Show me that fancy gun up close.
Yeah, you really want me to come down there?
My boys. I give you that.
How about I just spread you from on top? Am I getting down? There's whoa! Oh! I'm okay. I'm okay. Alright, but I'm alright. They call this thing power armor, so guess what? Give me a good armor. More than I take from you. Ah! Jeez! What the fuck was that? You gotta be kidding me! Whoa, 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 No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get off. Get off my dog. Dead. These assholes. Oh no. You alright, pup? This should help. I'll bandage you later. I think that's all of them. No one's gonna believe I killed this thing. Taking a trophy. Before I go in there, I am collecting everything I can off these raider assholes. This is definitely a powerful gun. But I do not like how fast it goes through ammo. Goes through ammo way too fast. And it's not accurate at all. It's gonna get me killed. for now, but Vegas storage key. Vegas storage. That name sounds familiar. We got a lot of leather armor, which is good. I think came from down here. Alright. Oh, ew. It's all on the inside of my visor. That's disgusting. No. So these snags just blast right through, huh? Power armor ain't no joke. This way. We'll go meet up with them and see what their next course of action is. As for me, I think I gotta go back home.
You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
That's it.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
Yeah, likewise.
You can never have too many friends. Not in the Commonwealth.
I'm learning that.
Listen, when we first met, you asked about the Minutemen. One thing you should know about us, we help out our friends. So here, for everything you've done, thank you.
Wow, thanks. So, I mean, what's your plan now? What are you gonna do?
For the longest time, Mama Murphy's had a vision of a place called Sanctuary. Some old neighborhood, but one we can make new again. Why don't you come with us? I could really use your help.
Come with you? To Sanctuary? Funny you should say that. I'm from Sanctuary. It's actually where I ventured out of. So yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. But there's more to your destiny, isn't there? I've seen it. And I know your pain.
I don't know what you're talking about, destiny. But you were right about that Deathclaw. Which freaks me out a bit, I'll admit, Murphy. But what are you saying? What do you know about me? I'm listening.
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's
What?
alive.
Okay.
Look, kid, I know how I sound. The sight, it's weird. And it ain't always clear. But your son's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
Diamond City. I know people that have been there. I've never been there, though. But you really think my kid's alive? It's been a couple of years. Do you have anything else you can tell me? I mean, I got nothing.
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
Chems?
Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Ah, shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And our new friend here, He's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
It can hardly turn out any worse than...
You know what, asshole?
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So Marcy, you got a better idea of what we should do next? Anybody? Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Hey, look,
Come
it's
on,
not
Joe,
bad.
It's time to go.
Oh, okay.
We've been working on it for a while. There's beds. If any of you know anything about farming, we could definitely use the help there.
The help you need is in Diamond City.
You coming with us to Sanctuary?
No, you're coming with me to Sanctuary. You all right there? What about you?
Better not be walking into another trap.
Yeah, well, listen, I understand. I understand your reservation and not wanting to trust somebody. But I'll tell you, drop the attitude. You're going somewhere safe. Well, as safe as you can get out here.
Don't forget the price we paid to get this far. Let's move out. I'll take point. Stay close, everyone.
We're right behind you, boss.
Sounds like you better get going to Diamond City.
Well, I'll get there eventually. But that's not going to be my first priority, that's for sure. In fact, I'll tell you what. I'm going to head up to Sanctuary first. You get there when you get there. If I make it first, great. If you make it right behind me, even better. But I'll let my people know you're coming so they don't panic and start shooting at you. I'll catch you soon. Well, boy. Looks like our population's increasing a bit. Although I gotta say, oops, I'm getting hung up on things. I gotta be careful in this suit. But although I'm just going to assume, talking to myself, whatever. No, I'm talking to you, Dog Meat. That's your name right now. That's your full name, Dog Meat. Well, Dog Meat. I guess you used to travel with them. So what's that bitch Marcy's problem? She always like that, or is she just bummed out because of the way the life got to her? I'm assuming that's her husband. Not too psyched on bringing her here. I don't need the low morale. At least I can get some armor to one of our guards who I know is going to need it. It just occurred to me. That raid I read on the other side of the bridge. We got lucky that he didn't come across. But there isn't much stopping anybody from attacking us. We're gonna need to start building some defenses. Hey. With the new blood? Hey.
Can't
Good to
remember
see
the
ya.
last time I had clean fingernails.
None of us can. Hey, listen. I got some stuff for you. Well. No, I'm gonna work on this shotgun first. But hey. We'll get this much for you. You have your arms and legs. Alright. And, while you're out here, protect your eyes a little bit. Alright. You can drop the rest of this. How's it going, buddy? On a side note, I wish you didn't say cheat person. Hey kids.
Huh?
I ain't hanging in there.
Hi, mister. Working on a farm is really boring.
Yeah, well, it's boring, but it keeps you fed. I ain't gonna get mad. Whoa. How did you get here already? How did you do that?
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your energy is tied to this place.
Yeah, well, it's because I live here. And I've been in the area for a long time.
But the distant past ain't so distant for you. I saw you leave that icebox. This whole world is like some bad dream you can't wake up from, isn't it? The sight can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
I don't know. I've got to think about it, because I know Pretzel wasn't too keen on the idea of you doing more drugs.
Well, ain't like I'm going anywhere. The site will be here when you need it.
Sure. No problem. How the fuck did she get here already? Where's Preston? They got here a lot quicker than I thought. I don't understand how that old lady got in here already. She's fucking spooky. Tire iron. Yeah, well, we're gonna take this with us just in case we get gassed. We put all this stuff in here. Got a whole lot of junk to drop off. I think we're good. Alright, well.
Yeah?
It's a start. Right, buddy? Let's see what you got. You need anything better than a pipe pistol?
You can fix just about anything. Guns, computers, people. Just gotta have the right tools.
Well, I'll tell you what. If that's what you're good at, we got lots and lots of workbenches and stuff for you to tool around with.
Hello.
We've been putting this stuff together for quite some time. How you doing, honey?
Huh?
Alright, well, yeah, getting right to work. Alright, you're here.
I'm glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Well, yeah. You know, like I said, I live here. You know, been here for a while.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
No, not like that. Before all of this, the way things are right now, we came out of the vaults. We didn't have to deal with any of this. So, I mean, before we came out into the war zone, I don't know. Just not making any sense. Don't mind me.
Hey, it's okay. I didn't mean to rile you up. We've all got our past to deal with. No shame in that. Anyway, I am glad you're here.
Yeah. I'm glad this worked out for everybody. You know, Sanctuary is a good spot.
And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there, somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
Me? I mean, like, what kind of help?
Sounded like the usual. Raiders.
Oh.
You'll have to get all the details when you talk to them.
Raiders? Yeah. Absolutely. You got my help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff that needs to be done around here. I really hope they don't think they're just walking in here and taking over. See?
Sure, let me just stop what I'm doing to talk to you. I'm being sarcastic. Leave me alone.
Ooh. I don't like your attitude. You know what? I'm getting out of this power armor before it completely dies on me. And
I guess you're from one of the vaults, huh?
yeah, I am. So are several more of us.
You willing to do some work?
I'm always working around here. I'm always doing stuff.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long.
Yeah, I got beds for you.
Okay.
Can you make more?
Good deal. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
I don't need anything, actually. Alright, you know what? This does not need to be in the house. So whoever knocked this in here, whichever one of you kids did it, this is all you guys are gonna do? You're just gonna hang around and sit around? You know, should take an example. The other one's around back actually farming. He's doing work.
Hey, do you have a moment? I wanted to thank you for helping us out in Concord. If only we'd run into you sooner.
Hey, yeah, it's no problem. You know, I'm glad it all worked out.
No. Our problems aren't so simple. My son, he's gone.
Your son? Yeah, I understand. I lost someone too. My kid.
But you and I, we're still here, right? We have to go on. For them.
That's right. It's a good attitude. I didn't even see him walk in here. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Well, Sturgis, I checked around. You got enough beds here.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
Yeah, you got that. Right around the corner. You got plenty of cold
Great.
water.
Thanks again.
What?
I'm gonna get her away from me, Sturgis, I'm telling you.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we'll need to get some crops established.
Yeah, I know. We got a very small farm around the back, but we got enough food getting made. So I'll make sure we got plenty for everybody.
Well, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go of this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
Yeah, that's
thanks.
That's what those turrets
It'll make
are all
everyone
about.
feel more secure here.
I'm telling you, just go walk around the corner, you
Thanks
see
for
them.
doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to help. You can be
Well,
part
I
of our home
appreciate
now.
it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls actually come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
Yeah. Just, Sturgis, can we talk real quick? I just want you to understand that, we all lived here. You are the ones been invited into our house, okay?
Nice job with those defenses. I've got nothing else I need right now. I think Preston may want to chat, though.
Okay, that's great. But listen, don't forget, this is our house. We brought you in.
Hi, mister.
I don't think he's getting it. I'll have to explain it to Preston. Maybe he'll get the word through. Saw him head over this way. Hanging out down by the river. No? Well, I don't know where he went. There he is. Hey, listen. Make sure that your people know that this was our home first.
Freedom's always worth fighting for.
It is. But you make sure that everybody understands that, okay?
Another water pump would help.
We got plenty of water. If not, I'll work it out. But Preston, just please make sure they understand. I don't want anybody coming in and making my people feel like they're getting thrown out. If that happens, we're gonna have to kick, well, Marcy's attitude. We may have to get rid of her. Just letting you know where we stand. So anyway, Sturgis said you had
The
something to
Minutemen
say.
could use someone like you. Yeah?
I don't know. Sturgis said you wanted to talk. Alright. Well, hey, listen. I'm gonna, I got some things to do. But, I'll be helping out that settlement you asked me
Don't
about.
let your guard down.
I won't. Alright. I'll catch up with you. Alright. I gotta talk to my people. We got some stuff we gotta do right here. I got some ideas. And those ideas will be picked up in the next episode. So I know this is a lot of the same old stuff that you guys see. You probably played through the game a million times. We had to get through this whole rigmarole because, you know, it's Fallout 4, and we got to get through these basics. So from here on, we're not going to be doing this in a linear path. I just needed to get this all started and out of the way because, well, let's face it. Hey. But, we'll go through this a million times whenever you do a role play, and I didn't feel like having to do all of it and have it all set up and have, Preston and everybody else already here and not have any explanation for it, or play the game and be really highly leveled up when, I'm trying to play this as my guy's its first real venturing away from Sanctuary, so and it wouldn't have made sense if I was a higher level.
It's nice to finally
So,
settle down.
alright, anyway, let me know if you can hear everything okay, if the volume's decent. Let me know what you think so far. I know, like I said, this is probably going to be one of the more unexciting episodes because you've seen this 100 times. Better, I believe. And we'll pick it up. People following along with us, some